omu kai say obe yusu promo code e was screen you see e di asaso na obenya £5 on top, €5 on top. Sika, what do you come out ebusia? Ewo oh my Ghana, ma mene papa, any budget dodo, sata aba.
Alright, so call them the London All-Stars led by man like Reggie Zippy. Yeah, Kodi, you almost got Kodi plan, yeah, said then me. She was a Tilly doing Tilly, almost Kodi then almost almost Kodi. We are not almost yeah, Kodi.
Almost Kodi Brunya.
Ah, I'm really saying you will not bring it come.
No Kodi Easter.
Not Easter, so am I crap, Corona, Pammy, Easter.
Yeah, Kodi. Yeah, Kodi, oh, I guess I can be a hit. I'm Kodi Loto, I think.
Loto is the Kodi. So now why get it on Kodi? Some of the old musicians. Maybe I want to code nothing more.
It's not anything. No, the amount of what's wrong.
It's maybe a Kodi.
I'm Kodi holiday. Yeah. Baby, I know the reason. This is a charm song.
Sena, we know now London that I have called drums, Reggie, Bolly, against Kana. And Flo Kingston.
But time when I'm releasing
you, I think, sir,
Easter.
No, and yet Easter, early this year.
And could be Vows Day, could be Easter, could be a Muslim holiday, only to make the baby out. It is
but that's still
to look at the way you are protected.
Oh, no, I can't think for anybody.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they wrote it, they understand the concept behind whatever they wrote. They're not there. To me.
Okay, so one day when I get the opportunity to talk to either Reggie or maybe that I have got again, I'll be asking what they meant by Yekodi, a dear Ben Pan and not Omopakodi, and also a point pan way a showbiz daily here on Samiflex TV about 8 p.m. here in Ghana. Around the world, when said we'll be at any time, but then we are all living, waiting to expect something to happen here on this channel. And the gentleman here who is very new to this platform is Sena Huks. Sena Huks is one favorite artist of our time. He has been hiding, nipple meeting but Amanda. But finally today I've met Sena Huks here for us to have a conversation. The good thing is that he has an album that is doing so well, and the album is 1 year old. Today we'll be talking about the album with a fresh video to celebrate that album and more. Samiflex seated with Tilly Equialipa. You've heard her voice already when Timia said the amount for Kodi, but then it's all good thanks to Richie Flex, Yao Lapiji, Nana Regan, in Team Chemo. Let me also say big ups to MC Berima as well as the man Digital Rasta Currency making it happen. Today table knows the addition to our table. What do you see? What do you see?
Yeah, I see some new milkshakes. Yes, where strawberry milkshake, where vanilla, and I think with banana, and where chocolate.
Yeah.
Me must say,
yeah, we like banana things.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, and maybe no. This is the strawberry. It's very, very, very nice. And the milkshake. It's very nice. It's Joy Diary.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So this is the addition to our sponsorship for refreshment. This is called Joy Diary, and I'm going to tell you more about this later. But I just want you to know that in case you move around town and you go to any of the supermarkets and you're looking for some refreshment, make sure you add this to your shopping list. It is called Joy Diary, and Sena Tilia kind of bakuye chocolate. Your banana, strawberry, and then vanilla. And he said, "The open with me to Amuna or sepen and kakra
For
it's
sure.
allowed." But then we are very loyal. We are very loyal. So we are still with our Manu foods. Yeah, when it comes to Sammy Flex TV, we are very loyal. Loyalty is our thing. Loyalty over royalty. You know what I mean? So we are still loyal to our Manu Foods guys, and they have given us enough to eat. Kobe Che is really enjoying his snacks at the other side before he comes on the screen. Same way, we are also enjoying our Sobolo, Asana, and more. And I have told you that Vim Crew, one entity associated to or with the Manu brand, they gave us some green box. Our fridge is looking good. If you have my WhatsApp status, you can check. Alright, so you can also deal with Manu Foods via 0249 970 595 0249 970 595 or visit them at Mexico School adjacent the Shell filling station, Tema Community 2, where you guys can do business with them. If you are looking for pastries, small chops, drinks, and food, Manu Foods will take care of you. And you can feel my fashion sense has changed lately. Yeah, till you can clear your throat. You can clear your throat how much you can. I really don't care like that. Yeah, thanks to Koyak Fashion. They have signed a 2-year deal with us here at Sammy Flex TV to always make sure that I look dapper when I come on the screen. And this is Koyak Fashion. They are telling you they can also do something for you, whether you are abroad or in Ghana. They can take care of you. If you are abroad, they just need your photo or maybe your measurement, and that will be all. They will sew for you, get it to DHL to just get it at your doorstep. But if you're in Ghana, delivery is even free. Brekum, Takwa, or Sekrum, everywhere that you will be, they can get your clothes for you as well. So you can also talk to Koyak Fashion on 0242 557715 0242 557715. They are located at Teshimobile here in Accra. Deal with Koyak Fashion and you never regret it. So now, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
When I heard that you were celebrating 1 year in music or with your album, I said, for how long has he been around? And his album being 1 year. Give me something before Tilia Klinipa comes in with her Conconsamba test.
I've been around for a while.
Okay.
I've been around for a while. I think I went pro somewhere around 2012. That's where I'll say that I decided to do music on a professional level. But back then, I was doing it while schooling. Okay, so then I've been around since 2012. My very first official single came out with Guru back then in 2012 called Wonkwan. And after that, I did it for about 2 years and I went for another break because I had to go and further my education. When I came back in 2016, I've been pretty much consistent ever since.
I see. So what it means that for the past 8 years, you have just an album?
I have. So the first one was in 2014, but I wouldn't describe it as an album. I'll call it an EP. It was called Let It Go, 14 tracks as well.
Okay.
It also did what it needed to do, and then I went for the break to go and do the schooling and all of that. So 2016, I came back, started testing the waters again. Let's see how things progress. And then last year, decided to put together a body of work, and then we dropped the whole album.
I see. Now, when I heard the name Huks, two things came to mind. Either the hook we use in trapping fishes, or maybe hooks in music, where someone give you a line or two that you can always recall. Which one is your hook?
Mine is actually from my surname, Hukpati. H-U-K-P, Hukpati.
Hukpati.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, another name?
Yeah.
Hukpati. Okay.
Yeah. But then we just coined it. My generation of Hukpati coined out hooks. So even my cousins, some of my cousins even use hooks as their surname. Yeah, but Sena Hooks is from that. But at the same time, melody. I mean, when it comes to melody, to my hooks are tight.
Oh,
so
I see.
It just made sense to say.
So if you like,
Sena
can take
hooks.
away the hook party
and then you
do
make
the
the
hooks.
hooks exact on its own.
But for the fishes, yeah, you don't hook.
No.
And I heard you hook some two women somewhere.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
On tape, man.
Yeah, I mean, but you'd be surprised the kind of women they are. So yeah, but
what type of women are they?
Say Sexy.
I'm interested. What type of women are they?
Very sexy women.
Sexy women. So
Sexy.
Tilly, what does it mean? You know these women?
Oh, Mr. Wa, I have a rich history with this gentleman.
Oh, okay.
Very rich.
So you can handle him for me.
Oh, why not?
I see. Because Tilly can handle
They
him
save
for
me
me.
from here.
Because Tilly can handle him from me, I'm going to give it to you. But then Sena is going to join us to look at some of the stories trending in our entertainment industry because he's been around for the past 8 years. He knows much. In fact, as an artist, he knows where to go to and where not to go to. So he's going to be part of our reviews before we even zoom into his business. At least you know the background of who he is. He's been around doing it with your top artists, Guru Dems, and many more. But today, he's here to release a video in saying thank you to an album that you guys enjoyed with him. He has more for you, so stay put, share the video, and tell someone that Showbiz Daily is airborne. Tilly, concern number 1.
Yes, so we go straight to this beef between, or this kerfuffle that happened between.
That is a big English.
Yeah, kerfuffle.
Cacophony, yeah.
No, this is kerfuffle.
Kerfuffle.
Yeah, kerfuffle.
Tilly, because it's cacophony, and then cacophony.
No.
Okay, koso.
So this kerfuffle that happened at Ashaiman, in some about Muechi and our lady B. I hear some live video be now or can send be your friend or Aisha Modi. Or kasa about Black City, Nyoma Black City. I hear Kelvyn boy a church and say Muna and some no kind and some also. And some no why. I mean, those who didn't know what was really going on between Kelvyn boy and Stonebwoy, she managed to actually spill some of the tea for people to know and was blasting all over. Ovi came in, Mr. Bar, you featured somewhere in the.
That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
I heard I featured somewhere.
Yeah, you featured somewhere.
But what was my role? What was my contribution?
Well, yours.
I'm still not sure of my contribution.
Yours was mass opinions. The video I watched, she didn't mention you. At least not from the part I watched. But then there were people commenting, Sammy Flex, firearms, Sammy Flex.
I know I shall.
Yes. Then you are my guest for the day.
So if they want her to fire me, she should go ahead and fire.
Mr. Ban, let's watch the video. And then I'll come and take why you should be fired.
Alright, so Tilly wants us to get the updates on the Ashaiman saga, and this time around there is a new twist to the whole thing where a lady called Aisha Modi is on the business, on the case of Black City and some people like that. Let's listen to what really her case is now. Let's go for this one.
You be matam de media yen kunsi mi dem. Udi matam amekwa kosra. Artist no. Onimu drive o muntie mi o. Obi doesn't know how to drive and you bought the girl a car. Who did you discuss with? Who talk anima Obi? No Obi na tree Obi. And I called you and asked you, say, is the car for Obi? You told me say I won't care if you are Uchi. Obi sister or kanokre. Obi sister or kanokre. Na me cry me there because I no pay me. Because Obi enimu. Obi who Black City dia opesa wo ye. Obi enim dia opesa wo ye. Ewi asem obi mmoa wo. Ema wo nane wo nsa emfe ndidi na tem. Eno na mimi gina. The reason why I am attacking you, Black City, is because that day we has been going on for long. I have a message here. I sent you a message and I told you, Black City, hold your boy. Talk to your boy. And I'll catch him and say, sis, I've been talking to him. And no Gina TV, so catch him and say, Aisha or whatever her name is. I can't scam order. My pay pianyama we did that. Me fra brochira tontadia brauda. Aisha or whoever, whatever. We bush any bene. Ukat say Oba America me ma 800. We bush any bena. Afra one and normal they can $800. Aisha on semuda. O yale pa, o yale. O yale. Momo fi se Stonebwoy no se bitafrache on kasa no ni kama fuo ntino onye ase mu mfe ni die ma no wo Black City shata any Stonebwoy ya de so so koma no ade na Kelvyn boy disrespect Stonebwoy na ugina o hwe ye chan han. You have been doing this thing for a very long time. Asamoba na stone frɛ na okasa yensiesie asam na wo mpɛ sɛ obesiesie asam no. Who is Kelvyn boy? A day na wunya free Kelvyn boy. Hono muntia. Also your lawyer. Do you know what loyalty is? What the loyalty is? Why won't I attack you? When you my boy, they are so winning man. And a month now, Mammy no call Gigi ni sika no dino no. Married woman na. Kelvyn boy dino me to be posting the picture because all you will be.
Okay, so according to Tilly Ekienipa, this is the latest twist after the Asharman Saga. Kelvyn boy, Stonebwoy, still Beam Nation camp as a whole group.
A whole group, Mr. Ba. Video way, as I said, Obianyo who full video. I think say because it was live, those who wanted to record got what we have now. But some things she said, and I don't know. I won't say I agree with her because I don't know what really happened between Because when you say Black City on Bekasa still.
Daddy, on Kashi.
On Bekasa still. Now, Nipa Bisano, me in every fight, and I say in every back and forth, Sano, Nipa na on Kasa, I don't know the most dangerous person. Because Ochaya Maote Pion, so we are not their baboso. Because on no cry information, he knows why he's quiet. Black City, this whole thing that has been happening, Stonebwoy, Black City, Yasaki, Black City, say, Black City has still not spoken. People don't know what is happening with Black City, which is why he should be feared. So this woman constantly saying, Brabo, Timbeka. If you know, why do you want him to come and say it? Go ahead and say what you have to say. But the point is that I think Obia wa shase e wa brabom. Send your all say Black video no hwe kwen no say te Kelvyn boy o ma na duane kra ne so ya sia aka ne ho ne ade say bebre no.
Ma Kelvyn boy duane.
Ya mo no asa so kra ba ji ase.
Say emo ase de kan zo bia me.
Sitex.
Yeah, kora ne mo na simple ne be.
Okay, so to turn tabia ma Black City no nebusi ni hwan na ama no. See, I just feel that Bible class says so yeah was about and can't share and he said the other one also I mean asem now banti and now okay but you should know say everybody has a beginning obi no bo obi Mr. Ba me ba when China say na me tell me to make am no cry you
not make up the ground so that but
yes, but you, of course, you know what you could get out of me. You saw me. We spoke for like how many minutes, and you decided to run a show by me, and then it happened. Now we are here. That is how life is. Nyame plants people in people's lives to help them elevate them to the next level. And to say now also, and Nyame epeja or hinibia. You can't stand somewhere and say nipa be say old be man can be more. And I say, that thing, like, it touched my heart. Because you can't compare.
Now, Tilly, my problem is, Ashamadi, what's her problem? What's her own in what is happening?
My big question is, what is her role in the beam camp that she has some form of, sorry to say, audacity to speak the way she speaks?
It's also obvious she has deep throat information.
Deep throat? Yes, like, how is she this powerful? Do you understand? I was thinking this was a collaboration or friendship between guys. You know the way guys are, they have this bro code and they are so close. If you're a lady cry, you feel like an outsider looking in. How is she able? Is she the auntie of Stonebwoy? How is she able to get all this information? And what has Stonebwoy said, or whoever manages Stonebwoy said about this matter going on? Because the future is not known. Stonebwoy and Kelvyn boy might come back again, not in maybe working as but they will come back one way or the other.
What did they not do?
Yes.
Bulldog kept quiet. We all didn't know why he kept quiet. And then you know suddenly
exactly.
Remember Sanko or Sena can't shut and then
exactly. So me, I don't know what has happened. She knows why she's speaking like this. Probably too, it could be say Kelvyn boy in Black City or man has Stonebwoy a chapana. She feels say we there Sena Shatawale Miano or say Okwaji join 77 car because who say I'm out for us chata channel. It could be say she is coming to Stonebwoy's rescue. Think it's maybe we want Sena check. But I just feel say in everything, we should be mindful of the way we go about it, because in the future, as people how can they say that when these people decide to work together again, or if a project should bring these people together, boys, they will forget what, even if they don't forget, they will forgive that thing that happened. You, the woman in the middle, you become a third wheel.
Alright, thank you so much, Tilly Ekienipa, for the opener. And let me get the opinion of Sena Huks here on this one. That in this case, Tilly said something. The bro code. The bro code. Do you think someone from Stonebwoy's camp, Stonebwoy's closest, should advise this lady, Madam, allow us to do our thing? Do you think someone should do that thing?
I think I don't think I'm in a, should I say, a capacity to say certain things.
Yeah,
okay, because of the level of information people have, etc. But I mean, generally, as a, should I say, an observer, okay. The only thing I can say is we don't know, like you're saying, on which ground she's standing on to say the things that she's saying. We don't know the discussions she's also had with one party that has also allowed her to come out to say. Because I think if for nothing at all, maybe to Stonebwoy could also literally whisper something to her to say, do you know what, let's let sleeping dogs lie, don't fire anything, blah blah blah. If for nothing at all and she decides to go on it, there could also be a dissociation, saying that whatever she's saying is her opinion of whatever is happening. So that, like you're saying, in the near future, if there's work to be done and somebody should put $1 million and say, listen, I need these particular artists or no one else, are you going to say because of ABC we're not going to work together to make that million? No. So I just feel like you're saying, let's hold back the bullets, and then if both parties can dissociate, let her rant and then say her opinion on issues, and let's take it as such. That's all.
Great piece of advice there from Sena Huks. Of course, I'm also an artist, and you know, only what is right at this stage for whoever is involved. I don't know if today has any other one before we start the vibe with Sena.
Yeah, Asem has come back again, and this time Asem for back. Asem now has explained why he's been going after Saga and the Stonebwoy Nation all this day.
The Stonebwoy
The Sac natives.
Son of from
Stonebwoy Nation.
Stonebwoy, yeah. As it means something else. So I remember someone just Stonebwoy. I know. So what is Asem saying?
Yes, so according to Asem no. Asem Passem, Nippon and Passem. No, not in the baby, and Saga came to tweet something through a challenge there. No, he being a hip hop artist. Who said, nah, it's a game. He hopped on, gave his bars, and I feel I'll blow it to Asema Abbey. Now, no, he doesn't have any business with Saga there. Now, Saga de no.
Hey.
On you Saga there.
Asem Bokode. I'm asking you.
I think say
we are fine. Strengthening now. We
are fine.
Okay.
It's on fire. Or fire. Some forces. So I say some forces. Okay. Yeah. Also offering bulu to bele. Yeah. It was also fire. No, fire. Some other media people be also generally of fire bloggers so till as we church also by dropping the album and it's on proper he thanks Stonebwoy Nation for the hype that they've granted him or they're giving him this time. The video 100% more here now
Kasem Bia no the video account o ka say o deny evidence based report to go on until it tire. Anyways, let's go for the video now. Share after Sena Emeka and also the challenges, the wins and losses so far here on the show. Let's go for Asem versus Stonebwoy Nation.
Okay. Good night, good morning, good afternoon to wherever you are watching this from. First off, I want to say a big thank you to all the fans, all the people who will be supporting the music from day one, still supporting the music, and you know, been supporting the Freestyle Friday series. Thank you. Weather channel coming soon. Okay, now let's get to the real issues. Why I'm doing this video. Things are going on that I need to clarify. Now I'm gonna tell you something. Asem Penipa, Nipa ne Pasem. If you have brain, you know what that statement means. I don't like trouble. People want trouble. Every situation that I've been involved in, I've always been drawn into it. People, they do their things. They poke the beast. Now, once you poke the beast and you get the beast, you are screaming, hey, why you do? Hey. You poke the beast. And when the beast reply, you are running, you are hiding. Let me tell you, I was doing this Freestyle Friday thing, all right? I was rapping on my platform, my Twitter, doing my promotion for my album, which is about to drop. That rapper, he poked me first. He dropped the first freestyle. Go and check. That beat challenge, Appear To's beat challenge or whatever. He dropped that first. And it's all fun and games, yo. I'm hip-hop. Hip-hop is like boxing. If you were the champion, you will get challenged. So when you go on Twitter and you throw a challenge, rappers are gonna come at you. It's hip-hop. I don't have anything against him, man. I don't even know him. I don't have anything against him. It's hip-hop. You threw a challenge. Then I replied. Like any hip-hop MC does. I do this. I rap this. This is my terrain. You threw a challenge, I replied. Then after I replied, you go studio, go drop song, they talk about me, Sub-Zero and some things. Share. You get time, go studio, go drop song.
Alright, it's the genesis of Assembly Sakodie Bantano. Say Ananati. Is that reality? Yeah. When your background checks are say okay, the submission of Assembly the way it is.
Because of artists denying a lot of things when you bring the case to them and threatening to sue. That is why this show is called Celebrity Post. The things they've posted, we go strictly to them so that we use that to counter, protect ourselves in the future.
No shaking.
Yeah, so I think for whatever reason that he thinks he's doing this, it's all well in the sense that rapper send your ladies in your beef no. Obi na opo studio one day and over to challenge. Or rap pick can someone am for say entiase no receive we need to talk open fight. And there's somebody who didn't start the thing emerged as the winner Eno Baroni.
Okay.
So Asem feels if Sakodie has put something out there that challenges other people in his category and he feels now this thing I can defend it, why not? But the point is, why have you stretched it to this point? Because it was a partial lockdown moment, quarantine time, and the GNE. Sakodie has stopped. Now the thing was between you and Sakodie. It's no longer between you and Sakodie. It's between you and Sokoy Nation, Sak natives. So is it that you? I don't want to use desperate. I've got to use it. Are you so desperate for the attention that much that you would even beef the Sak natives when Sakodie is not minding you? What is the problem? My problem is what is the problem? Because it's like Nancy Cross also Tifa Amrado so.
I say Amrado I
I say Amrado yet to say wait me see you.
Yes, no. Obey because
I think I was so bad for blessing.
Hey.
Unless
well, I send not some year bisa. No friends and last fellas the same.
Yeah.
Every year on the compiling he was doing here. Amrado is doing weeks. Yes, idea and you papa could
So say Amrado could have come to him first and then no a blessing on, but it's all well now or feeling the past. Yes, it's but not board book but I think this gentleman in a way he has a point, and in a way obviously I think he has overdone everything, which is why people are not even minding him. And you could see people are saying that Shatawale Asem Hoka or UTV saying or step on Samini told just for the publicity and for the hype and the elevation that came with it. And now what some trace of Shatawale, hey, do you know me? That kind of thing you say. Oh, Torile, no. Some natives are like, yo, Massa. Sakodie no fee wo wa pacha. And you wanna obeja or
rest baby.
Or back home. So me, I just think we should actually find out what is really going on with Asem, because this thing has lasted for so long and I don't want us to assume things. Let's just find out what really is wrong with Asem, because I too young child.
Alright, me I believe it's okay. It's just for the culture, Sena pop culture. And once again, or yet video ni be or catch up with all the album beat or the album beat, but that's a good way of announcing what he wants to do. Should we blame the pop culture once again, or you think open thing or be to me your person?
Like he said, if that is it, okay, I'm basing it on the discussions going on and what I've also seen online. If that is it, he also dropped his stuff He didn't go to a studio. He said he rapped. People have their opinions. Okay, Saga has a huge following, so of course, definitely people from the Saga fans would also retaliate or say stuff about it. But the should I say the danger here is you're serving people or you're about to serve people with music. Okay, so make it more about the music and your agenda. Because I also listened to the Shatter interview saying that they cook stuff in anticipation for something they want to do 2-3 months, so that it drives that attention, but at the end of the day there's a goal. Maybe his goal is also to draw, like you're saying, attention to the whole, which is fine, fair enough. I don't think we should also take it personal, but sometimes to know how to manage fans, because the hip-hop culture, like you're saying, if it's Ghana alone, it's the same people. It's the same people. You're going to feed them. So if you drop it and you're already battling with fan bases, who do you expect to even listen or share or anything? But like I said, if it's just the culture of people wanting to flex their wings, as long as it's not personal or emotional or anything, I mean,
that's which emotional
it goes.
I mean, we can't tell. Can't tell. Somebody can act emotional, but behind the scenes, I could social media.
I know. Because we were talking about hip hop, what do you do, Sena Huks? What do you do?
So I'll classify my genre of music as Afro R&B.
Okay.
The base, or should I say, the foundation of the kind of music I do is R&B, typically. But you find yourself in a certain jurisdiction whereby in Crawford per se or Monday like Asa kakra, and you can't so you can't just feed somebody with just the cools and that's just it. You should be able to have some African rhythms to it that can blend it nicely. In Timeba back now, I started with a single that was cool. I know people will say, oh, you shouldn't have started, you should have jumped in with the whole Afro and joined in, but I needed to do that so that you understand, say Sena mete. This is what I am bringing. However, I can be versatile and diversify into other genres as well. It's a fusion of foundation R&B because of how I sing, but the rhythms and melodies, no beats, no the Afro no does.
I know. So because you are talking about Afro R&B, then I'm asking, when it comes to these digital platforms where we sell music,
right.
Their categories, do we always satisfy them? Because I don't know if there is a category on, say, iTunes called Afro R&B.
So as of now, there's nothing, I haven't seen yet any category like Afro R&B. It's the same way that at a point in time there wasn't anything called Afro dancehall. But now the fact that you are fusing different genres of music, you can pick one and mix it with the other. Afro pop is not Afro pop, it's just mixing Afro with pop. So then they brought it together and said Afro pop. Dancehall is dancehall. When you hear dancehall, you know it's dancehall. But now they're fusing it with African rhythms, African tempo, etc. And so they're calling it Afro dancehall. So it's the same way there can be a start for something. Maybe under that genre they could call it Afro fusion because you are fusing more than one genre. So on the broader, let's say worldwide scale, it's Afro fusion, but in directly related to what I do, Afro and then the R&B.
Alright, his name is Sena Huks, our special guest here, and because we are talking about his music, let's ask him, because he told us that he was doing some in and out of our music industry. I'm asking whether he thinks music pays, because at a point you stopped. I think you stopped about twice within the journey. Went to further your education. Is it because you wanted something security, that's why you stopped to go for education?
Okay, so music is a passion. It's something I was born with.
Okay.
It's a gift I feel God has given me. And so whether I sleep and wake up, if you tap me right now, music will just pop up first thing. But on the other hand, you'd also want to do something that will make you independent of people. And that's where education comes in. Because I mean, somebody's investing in your education. The person is not investing in you to literally continue feeding you for the rest of their life. No, they're teaching you how to fish so that you can also fish for yourself. So music being a part of whatever I did, I carried it along. But along the line, I had to literally make sure that I can secure my independence of anybody, parents,
And the thing,
friends,
music
family.
couldn't give you that.
Music at that time couldn't give me that. Music at that time. I mean, let's be very truthful. Okay, you need to attain a certain level for your music to fetch you money. Whatever money you end up making in the very first probably year or so, you stand at risk of going down the drain if you don't invest it back into the music. So you talk to Mr. Easy, for instance, and he tell you when he started, he was investing back about 90% of whatever he was making.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you don't push it up to a certain standard, you won't. Trust me, I know Sack and other people sacrifice one point in time to even fly out to shoot certain kinds of music videos because of where they wanted it to go. To you, somebody says spreading $50,000, fine, but $50,000 for him spending on a video could guarantee his video being played on international platforms. It's not to say people in Ghana can't have access to it, but those people expect you to have it in a certain, should I say, format, quality, tags, etc. So you send something to MTV Base or Trace or Hip TV and expect them to just play it because you sent it to them. No, and it goes through a process. If it goes through the process and it doesn't work out, they come back to you and say, get it for us in this format. You know, so I feel, like I said, just coming back to the main, I needed to become very independent to be able to support myself. So if I come to Sammy Flex and I'm saying, Charlie Sammy Boami, I will not come begging. I'll come with a plan and a strategy and say, Sammy, let's work together to achieve this goal. I don't mind sharing. So I didn't say, a woman, everybody, but we have that agreement from the get-go. So those breaks, honestly, were very, very necessary. Very, because they also, should I say, shaped how I was thinking. And there's nothing, they say knowledge is power. So you go out
So
and
does it mean that now after school you have another profession aside music?
So okay, so then let me just, because she's happy.
Yeah.
So those, okay, so
let
then,
the cat out.
right, so then those are the two wives I was talking about. One wife being the corporate professional. I'm a geologist by the other profession.
Geologist.
Yes.
What do you do as a geologist?
We basically study the earth. And then probably extract all the, should I say, minerals and stuff from the earth that have economic value. Example, gold, example, diamonds, example, oil, gas, all those things. Everything we literally have that have those things are from
and
the
you learned
earth.
that here in Ghana.
I studied the first part in Ghana and then I went abroad to further.
Yes, I knew
Yeah.
it. I was so shy.
Went abroad. So then that was why I had to go off between 2014 and 16. So yeah, during that period I was out there doing my master's.
Oh, I see. So now you are doing that aside the music as well.
Yeah,
I see.
I'm doing both of them at the same time.
So do you see yourself doing music 100% in the near future, since you are telling us it is still your passion and you needed something to secure you at the time ago?
Truth be told, I don't think I would necessarily be in the forefront of music forever. No, it gets to a time you should also be able to sit back and push some strings. I use myself as, should I say, quote and unquote, a scapegoat. So now I don't even call myself a musician. I call myself a music entrepreneur. Simply because I've been through every single phase of music, right from production through to promotion, through to distribution, through to events. I've sponsored events in Ghana myself.
Wow.
That people don't know, that people don't know about. I'm involved in a lot of backdoor conversations that people don't even know. But before those things end up becoming public to a lot of people, I knew it was going to happen. And I have people I could mention who can, should I say, testify to that. You know, but any Bibiana ube can I say, because sometimes there be a person here Bibu, but who say a mere conversation will be in a certain way. So maybe I'd want Tilly to go, share how to respond, blah blah blah, and be at the background. But all in all, it comes back to my table. But it comes back to a table whereby a team or the people who wanted to make certain moves are sitting. You know, because Ubebisa in Kofobi Braba, so why are you still doing music if it's gonna do? You should understand, say there's a vision. You can't just throw away the vision because of certain challenges you start having in the beginning. Timako, through the mill, I've been. Yeah, I think I have.
So there's no way you're going to do music as in music and leave the other thing.
No, I mean even Jay-Z and Co are now executives and are still doing. It might be music related, but they're also investing in other things.
All right, so our special guest this evening on celebritypost.com is Sena Huks. So the album that we are celebrating, it's 1 year.
Right.
Has it been profitable?
Profitable for me to celebrate 1 year.
Just for you alone?
No, if I say profitable, I think it has done what it needed to do. Because Sena will kind of beginning in Kofebeka say, oh, they'll be drop a single 3-4 months into Kabio, and sign after another while now be drop it. So I took about 9 months off to finish the album and then drop it so that a 14 track. Also what to make every month 14 in January if you come back to me and then hit me up and say, hey, I want you to drop me one. The second question is, you hear things like, no, I know you have to say, yeah, I need the album to go check them out. Do you get? So there's something for you, because I learned something from Stonebwoy, I must admit, is after dropping a major album, you should have a plan for the album. He dropped, I think, EOM, right? And then it took 2 to 3 years, if I'm not mistaken, to drop a second one. Or should I say another album? Okay, for him, he needed the songs to go certain places. So every set time, he picks one from the album, drops it and promotes it because he's targeting a certain market. Along the line, maybe a trend be back, okay, off the album, fine, no, I'm to push it just to stay and keep exactly. But his main agenda was to push the album. So for me, the album, honestly, it's done what it has to do. Monetary wise, it can sponsor, let's say, another video. So let's say I can take everything back and put it back into just the music. I mean, not profit say me the profit, no. But what was sown in something has come back, and no na the celebration is said, you know what, still to bring attention to the songs on the album. Yeah,
I see. Wow. Now let's get details of the album. What is this album called?
It's called When It's Day.
When It's Day.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a rare bonus. It's a diatia. Yeah.
Yes. I understand why you named the album When It's Day, because of the geology.
But no. But I mean, there's more to it than just When It's Day. So it's actually a play on words. Wednesday and the other way. Wednesday. Yeah, woman Wednesday.
Okay.
When I came back into music, my first write-up was on a Wednesday because let me book him in studio in Paris. We check dates next time. We felt like we're fully booked. So then they looked within their timetable schedule. And I'm mommy dates near that being Wednesday. Time now me final project in school. I finished on a Tuesday. The next day I dropped the album. Until next day Wednesday. Until me who say Wednesday no. Bibi was Wednesday. And when I wanted to drop the album, I gave a certain name, and I'm gonna say, name a cliche. It sounds like something that someone.
What name was that?
Oh, I think Murphy is here, but it was a very general name. And it's something that I think in Kofai. And to almost say go back and think about it and see Charlie, not pressure them so because the team felt like it should come from me so that it will mean something. And at the end of the I'm not to say A, B, C, I'm not to say trend. We said every Wednesday is the dope day. Every Wednesday we drop a track say and chip. So we went to Wednesday playing with the words and I hear When It's Day.
I see. That is When It's Day.
When It's Day.
Alright, and I hear you have a song to cap the whole album and the video as well.
Yeah, so generally on the album alone I have 8 videos.
Okay. Spread
over the period. But today being the 1 year anniversary, it makes sense.
Which is also a Wednesday.
Which is also a Wednesday. It just made sense to put out one of the songs that a lot of people resonate with. Kofa just attract not to Mpa, but they feel it hasn't gotten that wave that it deserves. Into your share celebration, it made sense. The title is God One. Inti Nyame aye bibia. God do anything. And some I must be frank with you guys. I don't take for granted me sitting here having this conversation with you. Like you said, we could have had it a number of times. Who knows where I could have been today? Inti say Nyame aboa me na say ene obetna we show this one. God do one. If I wake up every morning, God do one. And it's
so
a song
this is the Christian side of Sena Huks.
Yeah, I'm a very, very I think I'll consider myself a spiritual person.
I see.
Yeah, other than.
So you don't do what the rest of the boys do.
I'm not judgmental, and because see, Obia was a background.
Smoking.
No.
Alcoholism.
No, unless my red wine at home.
Women small.
Yeah, Pema. So because we are aspiring to get married. It's not there. It was system.
That say you are aspiring to aspire way be.
Into year share. So and you say be a mention me move there be the year share. I didn't know.
Which one is your taste? Which one is your taste? The slim ones or the thick ones?
Oh, is my counts are not physically need yeah. Honey home. Yeah. In pen kese be in pen slim so be honey home.
Anyways, that is Sena Huks. Beautiful story here, very inspirational. And of course, this is also to encourage you if you are an artist. You need to pick a word or two from his narration so far. So very, very motivational. I am inspired listening to him. You can also be inspired as well. Now we want the details of the album, and Tilly is going straight to that. Our time is up, so we wrap up. Oh, Tilly, what are the details? I believe you have some privileged information that I don't even have.
Oh yeah. Obviously you should know his hip. So all the songs are on all the major platforms, the streaming platforms. Please mention them so that I don't mistake it.
So every single streaming platform globally you could think of, over 40 stores.
Wow.
Pandora, Deezer, Spotify, the common ones, Apple Music, Amazon Music, Google Music, like every major platform you can think about. Wednesday is there, and what even triggered all of these things was during the lockdown. Somebody hit me up because my expiry date for the distribution had happened, or should I say had elapsed. So then they sent me a mail saying that it was expiring, and then I quickly responded to them to repost it. So my team was working on it, and the very next day that they sent me the mail, a fan abroad just hit me up to say, I noticed you're no longer on Apple Music and iTunes. I was like, wow. So it means people were still paying attention. It wasn't some major their playlist and stuff. And so it gave me that, you know what, people need to let the song, or should I say the songs on the album, enter them. So it's on all major streaming platforms, YouTube as well. The videos are also there, and I like to also say special thanks to
Views Africa.
Tunes by Views Africa. They've been very, very, very supportive. Handling a couple of plugs globally on behalf of my team as well. So yes, special.
Yeah, Views is a family to Samiflex TV platform. We are friends. Yes. See, any special question that?
Oh yeah, when the video started, I saw Talent Village. It was that the person who shot it, or what is it about?
No, so Talent Village is a company actually. What they're doing now is, which I'm a part of. It was set up in France. We're yet to launch, registered in Ghana, but we're yet to launch it properly. So it seeks to scout out new talent, give them certain platforms, get them to the right people who can provide PR services, label services, not just in Ghana, in Nigeria, SA, UK, the States, wherever. And that's how come I told you in the beginning that I use myself as a scapegoat of a sort. We've gone through it all. We've experienced what it takes to even get another artist on another label to work with you, etc. So all these things, we saying we're gonna work with you is gonna make things in that line pretty much easier for you. So Talent Village is that company that does that, and so they're working with me, or they've been working with me on this particular project hopefully it should expand to other people as well. But COVID didn't. I guess slow kakra. But the people, if they're not working with me, they don't want to work with anybody. So that's as far as I can. That's as far as I can, because I know for sure. Because I've suggested. So what if I decide to move away from? They're like, if you're moving away, we're taking the money. So.
I understand. So now that the album, when it's there, is 1 year,
right.
Should we expect another one very soon, because you've done a year already?
So I have some tracks in the pipeline, but then the question is, do I want to now switch to the executive side fully now, or still balance it a bit? So that's something that after the celebrations, the team is going to sit down. We check the analytics and let the numbers do the talking. So we're not going to base it on the fact that you gained some popularity and
data.
That is it. It's going to be strictly on data. I had people reaching out to say, we want to work with you, and I was like, listen, if I'm going to give you any feedback, give me up to the end of June. My team is going to sit down based on my story, data, track record, everything showing, demographics. Then we can make our next decision to say that, listen, we're dropping something. But I have some songs I don't even mind giving them out to people who want to ride on them. And just promote it for them. They're not there. Those ones still are there. Those ones they're not there.
Wow. Alright, so once again, big ups to Teams by Muse for making this happen. Now, if there is any final message you want to share with fans today, let's do that before we run out of the studio.
Right, I just want to say special thanks to everybody, some of you inclusive, because we'll meeting we are check.
No, you do an extensive one, because I know there are some areas we need to go to because of this segment. We will have to wrap up. So maybe we will have another day where we talk about investment in music and where you are going.
I'm ready. For that, even she knows. I'm ready. Listen,
Mr.
I'm ready to get.
Listen,
I'm ready. I don't mind going chopping it up to the very nitty gritty, like the bits and pieces of it.
Okay.
We've been quiet for too long for certain, and we're allowing certain things to.
Let's fix a date next week to do this.
Next week, okay.
Yeah, let's fix a date.
I mean,
my producers will get in touch. Let's have this discussion in total.
I don't mind. I'll share personal experiences.
Nice.
Mention names if I have to. I mean, what do I have to use? Not for defamation purposes, but to put things in their right perspectives. But I just want to say special thanks to everybody, your team, for even inviting me and having me on. Everybody who's been supporting Sena Huks music. Again, Muse Africa, Tunes by Muse, Talent Village, Tim, one of my partners, every single person, every listener, every viewer of this show, of anybody who pays attention to Sena Huks. I just want to say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. God do Jesus loves you, and every day you wake up, just know that God do
Alright, so I've read so many comments from people who are loving the song God do He says it is on YouTube, so go ahead and keep streaming. The album is still there when it is day. Sena Huks. We'll meet him again next week to talk about music, investment in music, the executive side and the other side, because I know he has much to say on this particular one. Thank you so much, Sena. Thanks to Tilly Akianipa from Muse Africa, and of course thanks to you for being a part of this segment as well. It is called the celebritypost.com, where Tilly gives us all the latest trends in our entertainment industry.